So lost the signal there or something,
Okay.
but that's fine.
Yeah.
So I was saying,
Has it been off for a while?
no, it was just off. It went off just now. But on the short COVID and having the medical person available, when this grade 8 class, I think someone in the class was tested positive. How fast that tracing took place, what we should do about it as a family, and all the families got the notification. Wasn't whether the protocols, you can't argue about whether the protocols are right or wrong. We're all still learning about COVID, but the fact that it took this, gave you this peace of mind, and how fast it did that, I think was probably the best thing of it all, because the kids were relaxed about it, all of them within the group. The parents knew exactly what to do, so it was just like, oh, okay, it was smooth. The transition into your children will now need to be at home for the next 2 weeks. Even the siblings were instructed what to do. I was like, it was like great. I know, gave such a peace of mind. That
and he's so good with the kids and so good with the teachers. The kids that discover they're positive or fearful of the fact that they now have a family member who's tested positive, especially over the months, I think that people are more used to it now than they were, are certainly very concerned and fearful about what might happen to them. And he's been very good with that, helping them, showing them what it's all about and what they need to look out for. And so it's been very, very good. And my deputy principals have been phenomenal in terms of this. They've just kept everything going, whether we've had staff here on the premises or working offline. So it's been a good system and it's gone well, but we are looking forward to everything opening up again.
Yeah, I think everyone is.
We will be playing sport on the weekend, but there's a limit to how many spectators and what we can do. But we are going ahead with that. We've actually put out there that we're doing athletics, we're doing hockey, we're doing rugby, we're doing netball.
Yeah,
we're doing everything we possibly can, because it's about make hay while the sun shines over the next couple of weeks, because the kids just need that. It's more about them getting out there and being normal children again.
No, the frustration, I suppose, now is that, like I said, there is so much on the go again, which is good. The only frustration, which I don't think is a negative, is what do I do? There's squash and netball. And,
which is a negative, but
because the kids are like
the aim is they are.
They're running from one to the next.
On the spot where we're going to go now. But what we wanted them to do is just find something and just do whatever it is that you feel like doing.
Do it,
and we'll create some opportunities. We'll get some competition going. Get out there. It is a concern. Is the mental state of a lot of our children, and I'm not just. It's a general thing throughout. It's not just the Northcliff kids. This is why they came here. This is what they're used to. We've got to give them as much of that as we can.
I fully agree with it. I buy into it, as you can imagine. Coming from a sporty, competitive family,
absolutely,
we expect our kids to.
Yeah.
I think that's maybe why there's pressure on them. We're not putting it on them, but the girls are coming home going, there's cricket, hockey, squash, netball. What am I supposed to do? What is the
girls cricket as well?
Yeah, exactly.
And our girls cricket is hugely popular.
Yeah, they're playing today.
It's not just the boys.
My niece was in the first ever Northcliff girls cricket team.
Yeah.
And I remember her when she was still here. She used to. She's a teacher herself now. She went into education. She was always part of that group that was like, we want to play girls cricket. And in the early days, it was like, nah, girls don't play rugby and cricket. It was like starting to come, but there wasn't enough people. And now all of a sudden, that movement that started with young girls, wanting to say, hey, hold on, we want our team. We can put a team together.
Yeah.
Now Northcliff all of a sudden, and was part. There's schools now out there. I know Steyn City's girls cricket is really strong. Dainfern's got a lovely strong team. They're playing at Queen's today. We've also got a really strong girls side. So all of a sudden, where you couldn't find fixtures, and you're playing internal fixtures, now all of a sudden there's 8 or 9 girls cricket teams playing each other. It's only going to be good for girls cricket.
I've had some requests for girls rugby. We haven't gone there yet.
I'm dying for it. I'm dying because it's the fastest growing.
It is.
Sport
it is.
For
you look at the New Zealand Sevens side that won the Olympics.
But the Olympics setup,
players.
The New Zealand side is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But you've got countries like Spain and Russia, Fiji, Kenya, Uganda, their women's teams are competing again. They're good enough to play at the Olympics, and they might not beat New Zealand, but they're not getting 50, 60 points.
No,
there's some really good players out there. So it's lovely to see. And I mean, sport for me is critical. So I think I've looked kids.
And rugby has been very important to us. I mean, I just recently, a couple of weeks ago, the two big Chichuka boys playing for the Lions
together.
They were playing for the Lions against the Bulls that weekend together.
Yeah, it's lovely.
Came around and they've grown like you can't believe. It's lovely to see them. Yeah. And they've done phenomenally well.
Yeah, no, I think that, and we'll finish off with, I think the fact that the school, as a parent now,